Hello and welcome to podcast pregame March 16th, game 3. Game 3? Game 3.
Game 3.
Miramichi Northman at the Elspeth Hawks. Kent North, 5:30. Corey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Good, man. Good. It's a big game today. It's an
It is.
understatement.
Yep.
It's a win or you're fucked for the Hawks. I mean, let's just be honest here.
Yep.
It's a win or you're in deep shit. How's the game Friday? How'd you enjoy the game?
It was okay. Hasn't been the best playoffs, in my opinion. It's been very one-sided.
Hasn't been the best finals, you mean?
Yes. What did I say?
Playoffs.
Playoffs have been great. Finals haven't been perfect. Hasn't been terrible either. Just very one-sided. I had a feeling that, the semifinals would be hard to live through that,
Live up to
that. But hey, you win when you can, and right now Miramichi, they're rolling.
They're rolling. I'm hearing it's gonna be a big crowd in Rishabukto tonight. Overflow if they sell out. The game's gonna be on at the Legion. So yeah, we're expecting a sellout in Rishabukto tonight for sure. I think a lot of people from Miramichi are making the trip. I was talking to our buddy Tim yesterday some. I really wanted to make it out to yesterday. We're going to go off track right now for a minute. If you want to listen to the pregame stuff, maybe skip forward a minute or two. I really wanted to get to Nigawak, to the Women's Hockey Day thing yesterday. I thought that was a fantastic thing. But yesterday afternoon, my cousin Gracie had her first game of, I think it's the semifinals against the Moncton Rocket. So she plays U18 AAA. I'm in the major Maritime Female Hockey League. So there's teams in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. Really, really good hockey. And so we were in Bucktouche yesterday watching her game at 2:00, which was, they lost, but it was a great game. But yeah, man, I was talking to Tim, and he's like, yeah, I'm heading over to the women's thing. And then he made the trip to Caracat last night to watch the Junior B game where the Poseidon finished off the Kent Coyotes. So it's going to be the Poseidon and the Southeast Knights in the finals there. And okay. Kokang's hosting the Don Johnson Cup. So it moves on. But anyway, Tim and I had some good chats, and man, I love talking to that guy, talking about his betting habits with Coolbet on BSHL. Guys like can't miss. So I don't know who he's betting on today. The Hawks better hope he's betting on them, because he never misses. But anyway, yeah, Tim's planning to get there pretty darn early today, much like we are. Yeah. Going to get set up in pretty well the same location as last week. We had a new setup on Friday that worked really well.
Yep, it worked really well. Still getting used to it. I think it was a little bit of a distraction for me getting that to work and all that, and figuring out how to, because you see your ears are covered up, and when there's a goal, you hear it, but you don't hear the ambiance of it. So I think I'm going to.
You also don't hear the air horns.
No, not a lot. And,
that's a perk.
A lot of Hawks fans have the air horns, and Hawks didn't score a lot on Friday. So
what are we expecting tonight? Should be a good game. Hopefully we see the return of somebody for the Hawks.
Yeah.
They're struggling right now, man. It's hard to see it not be close after the semifinals were as close as they were. Ryu letting in a couple tougher goals, not entirely his fault. No, and Miramichi, like, to their credit, man, rolling.
Here's what you do. It starts with one win for the Hawks. You win one game at home. You bring that momentum to Miramichi. You win one in Miramichi. It's a whole new series. It's now a best of 3. If you're Miramichi, you look at this game tonight. You win. You're one away from the cup on your home ice. So there's motivation on both sides. Who do I think wins? I don't know. I really don't know. The Hawks were tired at home last week. Did that have a lot of like, people told us that the Doketown line only got home at like 3 a.m, and 10 hours later they were back in Rishabukto. So Some would say, well, that's not really fair. Well, game was canceled on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever it was. So I forgot to turn off my phone. Apologies.
I think everybody went in on the same level on Friday, and clearly Miramichi wanted that win more. So they came out with it. I think tonight's going to be a matter of that. If the Hawks want it, they've got to battle and, prove that they can. I know that watching Hawks hockey this year, they can win this series. They can win a game tonight. But right now, Miramichi looks like world beaters. They beat the JCs, and it's like the confidence of that victory. I was in there doing interviews on Friday. It's a confident group of guys. If I'm a betting man, I'm not putting my money on the Hawks right now just because the amount of confidence right now Miramichi is rolling. And I'm expecting to see a lot of Miramichi crowd tonight in LC, so they're going to have their fans with them.
So like I said, for the Hawks, it starts with one. And then if we get 4 more games and the Hawks give up 8 goals, well, they don't fucking deserve to be there at all. That's terrible. The last 2 games have been piss poor. Like, wake the fuck up. 8 goals against you? Come on, that's 16 goals in grand total that you give up in the finals. Don't you want the cup? It's piss poor. For Miramichi, congrats. Keep it up. 2 more like that, and you're the champions. To me, it would suck if it would end in 4 because that's the end of the season.
It's true. Not quite ready for it to end yet. I do enjoy a good day off. Like yesterday, not having any stress or pressure. I didn't even finish editing my pictures until this morning. Why would I? I had a day off. It was lovely. I took a nap, made some chili, watched some television, watched Gracie's game, contemplated life choices. It was a great day.
I went for my walk and I saw all the cars there and I thought it's your cousin's game, and I nearly went in, but I had promised my dog that we'd go for a walk. And once I got home, I went with Maggie, took a long walk with her again. And then the rest of my night was very productive.
Yeah, you made a lot of shorts and stuff. You mentioned that to me.
Yeah,
Good for
shorts, and got notes done for my channel. And yeah.
I've been going through some weird stuff where my dog loves to go for drives. Colby loves drives. But lately we go for drives and he like whines in the back of the car. As soon as we it's bizarre. As soon as we get outside of town, if we get into like Rexton or even just Aldo Wayne, he starts whining. And then he'll like periodically start whining again. It's really quite annoying. And I'm like, dude, like I'm not leaving you home. For me, my dog is my homie. I love going for drives with my dog. If you told me you'd rather go for a drive with the dog or Tracy, is Tracy in front of me? Because if she is, I'm going to say it's Tracy. I'd rather go for a drive with Tracy every time. But in reality, I love that dog. So I don't know. Nobody tell Tracy. We'll keep it on the down low.
Well, I'll say nothing.
Say nothing. All right, thanks. Everybody, we're all in this together. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the dog's not liking the drives lately, so it kind of sucks. But he'll get out of it. Hopefully, off season's coming, and we will be spending a lot of time driving from here to the shore. So it'll he'll snap out of it.
Yeah, with Maggie, it's one of those things where she like every day she'll like just look at me and it's like, okay, you're going for the first walk. When you get back, I know what I'm getting. And today it's an early day at the rink, so no walk for me, no walk for Maggie, and she's going to be quite sad this morning. But tomorrow morning, she will be happy.
There you go. All right, guys, we're going to be at the rink early. 2:00-ish, we'll get there. Going to get this up really soon. Should be up around 1:00. Hopefully, if this is out later than 1, you have every right to bitch at Corey Vautour. Corey, thanks for being here. We'll see you in about an hour. See you in about an hour and a half.
Yep, see you in an hour and a half.
All right. Thanks, everybody, and we'll talk soon.
Go hockey.